Hey guys, Hop here for TFBTV. We are at SHOT Show 2022. We're checking back in with Palmetto State Armory. We were out at the range with them yesterday, taking a look at one of their new AKs, but today we're taking a look at some pistols, and Chad is going to walk us through them.
Yep, we've got two new pistols that we're launching for SHOT Show this year. The Rock will come first. We're going to say it's around 90 days out. It's a 5.7 platform. Really proud of this one. The trigger, in my opinion, is amazing for a striker fire gun. You've played with it. It's very clean, very crisp. Not like the Dagger trigger where it's OEM clone type correct, but the trigger in this thing's amazing. We've done a great job with it. The production, this is not the production frame, so you'll see a little bit more aggressive stippling when we get ready to go, full bore. But again, very proud of that pistol, ready for it to come to market. Then we have the Micro. The Micro, it'll be out. We've got probably 6 more months. We've not really gotten to the point where we've got solid with how we want the frame to be final. If you notice, we've taken away the cuts from the original Dagger and kind of changed the ergonomics a little bit. So we feel like this is as strong as it's going to be as far as a pre-production sample goes, but the internals and everything else has been pretty much worked out.
Both of these are going to be available in sort of a standard configuration, and then the optics cut threaded barrel as well?
Yep, we'll have 2 different configurations. This is kind of like everything you can do to these 2 platforms. We'll have an iron sight version of this with a non-thread. We'll have the different cuts for this with the non-thread and the thread, and then we'll have suppressed light sight versions in both sets. This one, a little bit of a trick, the way we decided to mount the co-witness. Just because you're running out of real estate here, but you want to have your red dots.
In terms of size, this is smaller than the compact Dagger, and what's the capacity on that?
15 plus 1.
And capacity on the Rock 5.7?
23 plus 1.
Fantastic. So pricing and availability on the Rock and the Micro?
So your standard's going to be around $499, and then we'll have the optics ready versions for $599. The Micros to be determined because we haven't got all the pre-production parts in, and we don't know what's going to change and how many quantity and that type of thing. So we're still working on that, but I think it's going to be around the Dagger original price, and same kind of schedule, $299-ish, for the standard model, and then it'll go $399 and maybe up to $499 with one that we'd actually come out with a red dot already mounted and that kind of thing. So the next evolution of this, beyond selling the parts for these so you can build yourself, is to have multiple options and to team up with the red dot suppliers so that it'll come out of the box with an Optic Install.
So availability, the 5.7 pretty soon, this one a little bit longer.
This one, it's fairly, we'll call it imminent, because most of this is production sample products that's ready to go. We've got several that's already went torture tested and ran fine. I would put this one, to be safe to the consumer, 60 days. This one you're going to be more 6 to 9 months based on availability and what's going to happen with inflation, that kind of thing, parts and whatnot. So the lucky thing for the consumers right now is the industry's kind of in a lull, and we're seeing machine shops starting to free up and have more access to get to some of these new projects. So that goes in their favor. It'll also go in their favor from a pricing standpoint because they've got to keep the machines running and their employees happy.
Thank you, Chad, for showing us the new hardware.
Thank you for letting me be here.
Absolutely, and thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more stuff from TFBTV and Showtime, SHOT 2022.